Nope. Oh, there I am. Okay, it shows that I am live.
There you are.
Hi, Debbie. Okay, I've got 3 eyeballs. Now see if I can get this thing in here right without it falling over. Oh. Hi, Fran. See, it wants to sag on me. Alright, I'm going to have to use the sweatshirt, the extra sweatshirt. Hi, everybody. Hi, Danielle. Ugh. What do I got here? Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn my volume down. Trying to get everything set up so I can see comments. Okay, hello. I'm Vicki with GNR Design. Gotta give you my little intro. And I'm working on an Easter bunny wreath tonight, and I thought y'all might want to hang out. I see 8 eyeballs. If you come into the video, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. If I don't see a comment, I can't tell, unless I just see you pop in, who's on here. I see Melinda, Angie, Mavis, Danielle, and I saw Fran up through there, Sharon. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm going to just jump right in here because it's getting late, and I want to show you what I'm doing. One of them shared. Thank you for sharing. I'm supposed to say sprinkled. I don't think sharing is the appropriate word for Facebook these days, but oh well. Anyway, we've got new technology that we're working on, new lights and stuff. If you can't see me well, let me know and I'll try to move things around. But here's what I'm working on tonight. I have this cute little Easter bunny hanger that I gotta look over here. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. It's got a little basket here for his little belly, and I'm going to create a door hanger with this. Now I have to put him on my little wreath easel behind me, so if you can't see, hi Sam, let me know and I'll try to move things around where you can see better. Part of the time I'll probably have my back to you. I apologize. I will stop and show you what I've done if I get in the camera or whatever, so you can follow the process as we go. Hi, Carol. Hi, Gloria. Okay, just a disclaimer right up front. Facebook Lives make me extremely nervous, so patience and grace. That's all I'm asking for, a little bit of patience. But I do know what I'm doing sometimes. Tonight is not one of those times. I've never done this before. I'm winging it, so if you've got any pointers, throw them at me. Okay, so here's what I've done so far. When I bought this little Easter bunny at Hobby Lobby, it's covered in the moss, and it's this like, I'll show you the back. It's like the fake grapevine. It's the twiggy stuff, kind of a plastic. Anyway, not my favorite thing to work with, but this was really cute, so I wanted to give it a try. But the front was kind of covered in moss, but it had a lot of holes and areas that you could see through, and as you see, I've filled the inside with styrofoam so I could add my picks. So I had to come back through here and add some extra moss, and I used preserved moss and sheet moss, and just with hot glue just filled in the spots where you could see the styrofoam. So if you try this, that is something that I would suggest that you do. You can see in the back it's pretty thin, but it's the back. I may come back in once I have it listed and add a little bit more moss, and it's that plasticky twiggy stuff. So you kind of got to be careful with this because it doesn't hold up as well. It will bend and break, and it's a little bit more fragile than working with just a grapevine. Anyway, that's what I've done so far, and that process took me a little bit of time, and I went ahead and got that done because it's really boring. I didn't figure you wanted to follow along while I did that. Anyway, So my thought was, I have this, it was all one piece, big piece of grass. It's a mat. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, probably other places as well. All this stuff, most of it, I picked up probably last year. I don't even know for sure where it all came from. But I know that they sell them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So I cut it in half because my idea is it's going to go on the top here of the little Easter Bunny belly. And then I have a bunch of Easter eggs that I'm going to fill in and a bunch of tulips. So this is going to be a quick project, provided I don't screw it up. If I screw it up, it'll be a really quick project because I'll say, sorry, bye. Hopefully that's not the case though. So anyway, I cut this in half so that I could get it kind of placed on here, and then I'm going to come back through and trim the pieces that are just way too long. And I'm going to have my back to you for a minute, so I'm sorry. I'll show you after I get it. This stuff is plastic, and it cuts real easy.
Terry Gonzalez said hello.
Hi, Terry. I'm not going to be able to see the comments, so I've got Jim reading them for me. Okay, I kind of got an idea now. I'll probably have to trim this up some more. And I should be using something besides my favorite scissors here, but you know, I didn't. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, are you surviving this cold? Man, I'll tell you what, it seemed to me like today it was so cold. I don't know why, but it seemed colder than usual. Alright. Still too long. Because I want this to set down in his little belly.
Sherry Mackey said hi, GNR.
Hi, Sherry Mackey. I'll show you after I get this trimmed up exactly how I did it. I've got plastic pieces flying everywhere.
Bunny Bush Killer.
I don't want it to be too shallow though.
Pull that in just a little tighter.
Pull, oh, my camera, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. Maybe that'll be a better spot.
Wait for it to catch up, and I'll tell you.
Okay. All these extra little pieces. So I just trimmed the grass and then pushed it down in on top of the styrofoam. Now what I need to do, I gotta push the back of it in too, and it needs a little trimming. There's 9 eyeballs on here. Welcome everyone. We'll see how this crazy project turns out. I've got these little pins. They're called, I think they're just called floral pins. There's another name for them, I don't know what they are. But they're kind of shaped like a U. And you can buy them in the floral supplies anywhere. It's anywhere they sell floral supplies.
Danielle says she loves it already.
Aw, thank you, Danny. Okay. With this grass, I guess I should have showed you this. There's this plastic string between each piece of grass, so that when I got it on the styrofoam, I can come back through and push this pin. And somebody, Terry, help me out with the name of these pins.
Deborah says hi.
Hi, Deborah. So that this doesn't come loose. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my pins, on some of them. And push them down in that styrofoam. Just to make sure it stays in place. Not all of them, because it's a lot harder when you put the glue on it. Trying to catch comments over here. So how is everybody tonight? Danielle, do you have snow? I heard North Carolina was getting snow. I am feeling better for the moment. You know, this thing comes and goes, so we'll see. Okay, so I've added a few pins. Looks like my grass needs to be mowed. Anyway, it gives it a nice base. And then, this would be a quick project, you know. I mean, if you wanted to, you can pick up all these supplies at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Nice, easy door hanger for spring. I don't know why I have a thumbtack in here, but whatever. And now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start adding some of these glittery Easter eggs. Now these, you can get these anywhere too. I got these at Party City, but I have another bag of different shapes that I got probably Walmart last year, I don't know. You can pick them up anywhere. You have to cut, I was trying one of them. You have to cut. They've got really long wire stems, so you have to cut them shorter. And I'm just going to start sticking my, I'll have my back to you for a minute, my Easter eggs down in the grass. My idea is I want kind of the Easter eggs kind of bunched up here, and then more of the tulips kind of coming over like that. A few over here. I don't know. We'll play with it. I'll see how I like it. But they come with these little bows on them. Some of them, on some of my other designs, I've taken the bow, pulled the stick out and taken the bow off. For this one with the grass, it's not going to matter. It's going to be down in the grass, so I'm leaving it on there. And whoever did this one left a lot of glue strings. So anyway, we're pushing these down way down in the grass. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the wire stem. And I'm just going to start sticking them down in there. And I want them to go pretty far in. The bad thing about doing something on my wreath easel is I can't see your comments, so I'll try to stop and catch them. Of course, Jim took off and left me, and I can't, he's not even reading them to me. So here's what we've got so far, just a few little Easter eggs. I'm going to add a few more, and then I'm going to put some tulips in there. Simple, simple, simple. I like simple. Okay. Here's what we got. I may come back and add some more. I can't decide. I'll as I go along, I'll decide. So now I'm going to start adding some tulips. I've got 3 different colors, again, pulled out from my stash. I'm just going to mix them up and place them around the Easter eggs. Cut a few different ones off. I'm not crazy about the leaves, but we'll go with it for now. You can get the tulips anywhere. I'm sure these probably came from Michael's. How's the wedding planning going, Danny? Danielle's getting married. I can't remember. In the summer? Is it in the summer? Or is it a year from now? I can't remember. He's back.
Danny said, snow has slowed down. I hate it, and it'll be warm next week. That's for you.
So it did snow down there. I didn't know if it was near you. I mean, I saw that it snowed in North Carolina, but I wasn't sure how close it was to you.
And they're shooting for June 6th.
June 6th. How exciting. Congratulations. She's getting married June 6th. Okay, let me just start sticking these in. Don't know what we're doing, just playing with it. I really like the yellow. I don't know how deep I want them. Let me play with it just a minute and I'll tell you.
Terry asked if you're going to Wreath Makers Live this year.
I am. I wasn't going to. I was a little bit afraid to take a chance on it this year because of all the health issues I've been having. But they have that insurance in place this year so that if something happens, they end up back in the hospital, God forbid, something like that, you can get your money back, you can get a refund. So I decided to go ahead and go because I really want to go to market and, at least walk through. I've never been and see some of the different suppliers and that kind of stuff. That was my main reason for wanting to go this year.
Danielle said, yay!
Yay. Are you going to Wreath Makers Live, Terry? Oh, I probably have it too hot in here for you, huh?
Oh no, I turned it off so it wouldn't make noise. I was kind of hearing it. 12 eyeballs.
12 eyeballs, oh my god. Hey, welcome. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. But I'm going to start gluing a few of these in, and I will just add them as we go. I mean, how can you mess up an Easter bunny, right? Well,
They're cute on their own, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cute by themselves.
Like you.
Okay, don't you leave that door open, it's cold. Alright, I gotta pull on the cheaters, guys.
Danielle said, yeah, I'm getting married, can't wait. It's gonna be a beach theme.
Oh, I bet. Of course it is. It wouldn't be appropriate for you if it wasn't. That'll be cool. You need a beach wreath. Is it going to be on the beach? Got some glue or something up there. And Terry's going on a cruise. I think I saw that.
She said, Courtney is going to make our cake and my little sweet Olivia will be our flower.
Oh, that'll be so sweet. She's a doll. She is so much like Courtney. It's amazing. She looks so much like her mom.
I can remember Courtney not being able to see over the counter.
Yeah, and her little girl looks just like her. She's a sweetie. They grow up fast, don't they? Oh, I think I want some right back here.
Luann Douglas said hi. Hi, Luann.
I'll turn around in a minute. Sorry, I got my back to you. You know, that's the bad thing about a camera setup like this. If my technician would ever get it set up to where I could do a live from over my shoulder. We just haven't played with it. We just haven't taken the time to play with it and figure out how to do it that way. Did Fran pop out? She was here a minute ago.
I didn't see her leave.
I don't know. Hi, Mary.
I don't see Mary.
I need to pull. I saw Mary Greenwood pop in. It just says she's watching. I didn't see a comment yet. I just happened to catch that. You don't always catch them. Okay, let me show you what I got so far. I'm just filling it up with Easter eggs and tulips. I think I'm going to add a couple of Easter eggs on this corner over here. If I've still got some. Oh, I just have one. Nope, gotta find something else. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I got. I got a butterfly. I got a bumblebee. I don't like these. I got an Easter bunny. I don't like the Easter bunny. No, just tulips. Just gonna add some more tulips.
Terry says, looks cute.
Thank you, Terry. Easy, easy, easy. I'm all about the easy. especially if I'm doing it on a live. Because I'm not brave enough to do the complicated ones on a live. My luck, I'd screw it up for sure. Did Terry say if she was or was not going to repeat it live? I did not catch that.
She asked, you answered her, no, she didn't.
Super, super, super easy, really. I got this purple Easter egg and I want to do something with them and I can't figure out where I want to put him.
I got a bottle rocket.
Hush. I can just put him right in front, right in front. It's a little long. Oh, shoot. Lost my pick. I will fix that.
Picking what?
The metal pick came out of the Easter egg. So I'm fixing it. Okay. We got Easter eggs and tulips. Now, you could add a lot more to this, obviously, but for the purposes of tonight's live, I'm not going to, except I think I'm going to put a little bow right here. I guess you can see. And a little bit of greenery. But again, with these twiggy wreaths, it's a little, I find it to be a little bit more difficult. So it's going to be something really small. And you know, with a small little bunny, I don't want to cover up his head or his face. I don't want a great big bow on him. So I did create a little bitty bow before I came on with the purposes of just that. It's real tiny. I'm going to add it right here because I don't want big. And then I'm going to put a little bit of greenery around it. And that's the finished Easter bunny. Very simple. Hi, Tracy. I caught another one that popped in.
See, I don't see that.
Yeah, no. Well, you should be able to. I may come back in and add a little bit of greenery. I wonder if my stand's on my here, but I'm not going to right now. I don't know. I don't like it. But I've got a few little picks. This is a bush, off of a bush that came, again, from Hobby Lobby. I don't have a tag. No, that's not it. But I do know they carry this bush at Hobby Lobby, and it's really full. It's just a plastic fern. I just cut the top of a couple of them off, and I'm just going to add it around my
Sherry said it's cute.
Thank you. Yeah, cute. Something easy that anybody can create. You have to be careful when you're doing this with these little twig wreaths, because they're not as easy to play with.
Luann said, almost bought a rabbit and an umbrella from Hobby Lobby today, but was good and only bought what I needed. And Danielle said, oh my God, I really love it.
Thank you, Danny. The umbrella that is the cloth umbrella, is that the one you're talking about? That's like the bucket kind of design that you can put florals down in. I want to get one of those. I have not tried one of those yet, but I've seen them and they are super cute. I'm going to have to turn this guy just a little bit. It is, and this takes very little time. The thing that takes the longest time on this project, I mean, if you do a simple design down here, is the styrofoam. Actually getting the styrofoam in place, and then, like I said, when I got the styrofoam in, I could see it through his belly, so I had to come back in with moss and glue some extra moss in there, and that took longer than the whole arrangement. And I would have bored you to death with that. Now you could get, real creative with this little bow and add more florals around it. I just don't want to take away from the shape of the bunny. So that's why I'm just keeping it simple. And like I said, I may come back in and add more later, but right now, I think that's enough. He's cute, he's simple, he's ready to go on your door. What do you think? What would you add? Or not? Now, these kind of wreaths that are that plastic twig, they're good for a season, in my opinion, but they don't last very long. The plastic will get brittle.
Luann said cute.
Thank you. And break, and you'll get a season out of it at best. But, if you're looking for something affordable that you can do yourself, they're fine. That's all I've got for tonight, guys. Let me see if I missed comments. The half umbrella.
I don't see any.
Luann, the half umbrella, that's the cloth one? Yeah.
That's the one I didn't see.
Oh, I see the half umbrella. I think that's the one she's talking about. And Danny said, nothing, it's perfect. Thank you, honey. It's nothing very technical. Almost bought a rabbit. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. I need a new bunny for an arrangement, a centerpiece that I'm working on. But I'm like you. Every time I go in there, I go in for one thing and I come out with like a whole cart full. Okay. Alright guys, that's it. If you have any other questions or I missed anything, let me know. I'll come back in, try to answer them. But give this a try. Go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's, whatever, pick up the cheap stuff. They've probably got it all on sale right now, 40% off. The tulips, I think Michael's had them for like $2 a bunch. The Easter eggs you can get for $1 or something about anywhere. The mat, they have a shorter grass mat that I wish I would have had because this is really long. And it worked fine for this project, but they do have one that's a shorter grass that would have probably been easier. But you can get everything pretty reasonable, and I think the bunny was probably the most expensive, and it cost me...
Danielle says, love you.
Thank you, I love you too.
And Luann said, they have some cute rabbits, and so does Michael's.
I haven't been to Michael's. I need to go to Michael's, and I need to go to At Home. But again, every time I go in there,
needs to go to Hobby Lobby.
I come out with more than I need, and I've already got a garage full of more than I need. So, anyway, the Easter bunny was $17.99, but I got it for 40% off. So, you know, if you get it, their Easter stuff may be on sale already, I don't know. But if you get it when they're 50% off, 50% off, you're talking $8, $9. Not bad. Anyway, that's all I got for now. If you got any comments or questions that I missed, again, I'll come back in and try to catch them. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a good night. Everything is 40% off at both places. Cool. Good night, you guys.